This is UMAR AHMED for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. Across the Atlantic, I'm joined by IBF super middleweight world champion Caleb Plant, who defends his title January 30th live on Fox against Caleb Truax. What kind of a challenge do you think Truax presents, Caleb?
He's a former world champion. He's been there with a lot of tough guys. He's got a lot of experience under his belt, and he's upset some world champions before. So I know that this is a guy that I have to remain focused with and come in at my best. And that's where I'm at. I pushed really hard this training camp, and I'm just excited for that belt ring and show you what I got going on.
Yeah, a notable win against James DeGale, of course, for Caleb Truax. You'll go into this a heavy favourite, but I'm sure you're not overlooking Truax on the 30th.
Absolutely not. That's a great example of what not to do. You just named James DeGale, and I'm not sure if he was overlooking him or what the scenario was, because even in the rematch, that was a super close fight. So I'm not sure if he was overlooking him or just the skills didn't add up. But this is not a situation where I'm going in and overlooking him or looking past him at all. There's been a lot of great examples of that in boxing. The little hiccup with Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz, and that's not a mistake I'm going to make.
Also, champ, congratulations. 2 years to the day where you became world champion, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Caleb, of course, your plan is to get through this fight with Truax, defend your world title, and then are we targeting a fight with Canelo Alvarez in May?
Yeah, in May or September. I'm not sure exactly where the cards will fall because I know he's got plans as well. So, but yeah, that's a fight that we're looking to make. That's a fight that I've been asking for. That's a fight that he's been saying he wants. That's a fight that I want. So, the fans can rest assured that it will happen. It will happen. So.
Yeah, I believe he's going to box Andy Yildirim in February. Obviously, you're out at the end of this month. So that would work in terms of a May date. Have there been any talks between your team and Canelo's team about a potential fight in May?
As of now, I'm really just focused on the 30th. I'm not trying to get ahead of myself and get too excited for about what's down the road, because like I said, there's been a lot of examples in boxing where that's worked against fighters. So as of now, I'm just fully focused on January 30th. After I get past this fight, I'll have a better idea of where the cards fall and exactly how to map out the rest of 2021.
I appreciate that. Of course, Canelo is the biggest draw in boxing, and we all want to know who he's going to fight next. And I think it'd be a brilliant matchup between yourself and him. Do you believe that either in May or September you land this fight this year?
Yes, I do. I truly believe that fight will get made this year, and I'm excited for that fight. Like I said, it's a fight that I said that I've wanted. Him and his team say that they want it. So, like I say, there's no reason for the fans to sweat or get too uptight. The fight's going to happen. I'm fighting Caleb Truax January 30th. This will be a back-to-back mandatory for me. And the reason that we went that route is that way it'll leave a year's worth of open fights for me to make big fights or unification fights, a fight with Canelo, whatever it may be. And that way a mandatory won't get in the way. So that's the reason we went this route. And like I said, he's a former world champion. He's a tough competitor, and I got to stay focused on him.
What kind of performance are you expecting from yourself on Jan 30th?
A brilliant performance. I feel like since I won my world title against Jose Uzcategui, each time you see me step out, you're seeing a better and better version of myself. And I just expect you guys to see the best Caleb Plant you've seen yet.
We're tuned into Fox in the States to watch that fight. Caleb, I believe if you don't get the fight in May against Canelo, it's very likely that Billy Joe Saunders will land that fight. What do you make of that matchup between Canelo and Billy?
It's a bit of a contrast in styles. I can't say too much. That's really for them two to figure out. But it is a contrast in styles. Billy, he's more of a boxer, a stick and move type guy. He's got some physical attributes. He's got speed. He's got explosive hands, and but I'll let them figure that one out.
Do you like the fight between them two?
Yeah, I mean, if they like it, I love it. So, if that's what they want to do, if they want to get that figured out, and like I said, that's for them to figure out. So.
What's this current situation with a potential fight between you and Mr. Benavidez? What's going on there?
I'm not really sure. Right now I'm focused on January 30th. And then, you have the Canelo fight that I feel like both teams are looking to make. So, that fight is a fight that I still want. I feel like that the fans still want that fight. I still want that fight. People have heard me, ask for that fight multiple times. When he fought Ronald Graville here in Vegas and won the WBC the first time, I was right at the bottom of the stairs telling him, hey, we need to make this fight happen. And, we've talked to try to make that, try to get things going. But I've heard, his own promoter say, Samson say that it wasn't time to make the fight, that, both fighters need to get built up more and built up more. And then he lost his belt once and then got it back and lost it again. So, I've held up my end of the deal. I've held up my end of the bargain. I've done everything that I said that I would and everything that I'm supposed to. So, it's hard for me to make sure that everybody else does their job.
I know it's a fight that you've always spoke about and wanted, but I guess your priority, of course, is Caleb Truax and then the Canelo fight. I'm guessing that's on your radar, those two.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, listen, Caleb, best of luck on Jan 30th against Truax, and then we'll see who lands that mega fight against Canelo. Is there anything you'd like to add before we go?
No, just appreciate all my UK fans. Hopefully you guys tune in. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you.